Hello, Michelle. Cookie. How y'all doing? Hey, KT. How you doing? Sneaking in the door. Miss Diane, how you doing, gal? Oh, that's a crew. Hello, Mike. How old are you today, Mike? Darn. Hello, Cruiser. Still 29. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Oh, Michelle got it down. Yeah, it has been a little bit better today. It was weird a while ago. It went to hailing for about 30 seconds. That was about it. Yeah, and not much of it. Because it gets loud in that trailer. But it quit. It didn't rain or anything. Thundered a little bit. Yeah, that's right. I thought it was really fixing to come down there for a minute. First couple pieces of hit were pretty good size. Then it dropped off. Hmm. Ouch. You get to talk to them people when they got three hands in your mouth and then they ask you a question. You know, Wayne G. Okay, Cookie. You just are you going up the country tomorrow, or you got gonna be a few days? You have a good night, though. Well, you got the puppy put to bed, Ann. Okay. I've seen it on the ground, baseball size, but I wasn't in it. It quit. The worst hail I ever got into was it wasn't round. It was just jagged pieces of ice. One of them came right through the vent on this trailer. Here a few years ago, they had a Renaissance festival up here. A bunch of people at it, and they came a storm in and started hailing, and it was uh, golf ball. I mean, softball size hail, and it killed 4 or 5 people. It just that big a chunk of ice hitting them in the head. Hello, Miss Janet. There does. How you doing, girl? Hello, Mr. Kenny. How you doing? Appreciate you sharing it out. How you feeling? KT, what you been up to? Oh, that's good. Mr. Steve, how you getting along tonight? What is that? Hey,
Howdy, y'all.
you sound like you're feeling a little better.
Yeah, well, I've had 2 pain pills today, and plus I've slept off and on throughout the day, so I'm good now.
Yeah, that's good.
Hey, Cookie. He just thinks I'm talking to you.
Yeah, it sounded like you were feeling pretty rough this morning.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling too. I wasn't feeling too good, really. Yeah, it actually, my power went out this evening. A
Huh?
tree had fell. A tree had fell on the power lines and knocked my power out for a little over an hour or so. And I called the company. Next thing I knew, well, long after I called the company and made a post on Facebook saying I probably wouldn't be on. I probably wouldn't be on very much tonight because of the power being out. No, I haven't been out today at all. I've been feeling too bad. Really, I've been in life. I've been like in extreme pain and discomfort today. But I am going to try to get out today though, and try to take my very first shower today since the surgery. I know that when I do, I got to. I can't rub. I got to pat wash that area and pat dry that area where they did the surgery. You can't rub it. I gotta pat it wash. Yeah, and but I am gonna really try to get out today. I'm gonna try to go somewhere. Give me some. I may try some solid food today. I haven't really felt like eating solid food at all, and I ate some oatmeal, and that's been about all I've had today, besides some water and some coffee.
Well, you know, when you say you got to get up and move around, you don't necessarily have to get out of the house. You
Well, he
just
actually wants me out of the house.
really,
I'm serious. Yeah, he told me. He said, "I want you out about doing something." He said, I don't want you sitting around here at the house all day, laying around at the house all day, doing nothing.
well,
I
usually
want, I
don't.
want." That was his words. Was that not his words, Dan? He wants me out and about. If I was driving, if I was able to drive, I'd be out driving right now.
Well, then pain pills.
Well, not this time of night, but I mean, by the third day, by the third, fourth day, I should be out driving.
A lot of the time they'll tell you you need to be up walking around, but you don't necessarily have to get out of the house. Yeah.
I I really haven't felt like I've been sleeping,
That's good.
and believe it or not, I cannot believe I actually did this. I actually slept. Okay, I slept right after got off the live last night. Right. Well, I woke back up. I woke back up about 5:30, 6 o'clock this morning. Stayed up until about 9:30. Fell back to sleep. Slept until about a little bit after 1 o'clock this afternoon. Stayed up, watched Roy and Becky, watched the raid parade, and then fell asleep again. I mean that's all I've really felt like doing. That pill, that pain pill helped knock me out though.
Yeah. Well, that and sleeping helps your body. It gives your body a chance to heal. You know,
Yeah,
so that sleeping's good for you.
yeah.
Oh me. And I'm glad we shut it down early last night. Then if you went ahead and went to sleep.
I did. I didn't sleep very long, but I wound up waking back up around about 5:30, 6 o'clock this morning. Stayed up until about 9:30. Fell back to sleep. Slept until about one, a little bit after 1. Watched Roy and Becky at 1, and watched the raid parade after that, and then fell back to sleep not long after that. And of course, I ate some oatmeal, and
That's good.
I took my first pain pill. I guess about uh, about 3 o'clock this afternoon, and then I took me a second one. I took my second one a little bit after 9, so I've only had 2 pain pills today.
That's good. That is good. Hello, Moon.
I was supposed to take one every 4 hours as needed, but a couple of nurse friends of mine, like Amber and Johnny's Journey, they know the medical field stuff, and they would tell me, and some others would tell me that it might be best to go ahead uh, hydrocortisone. It might be best to go ahead and take as directed, but take it even if you don't have pain. Take it. Go ahead and take it anyway. That way, before you catch it before it starts.
Yeah, sometimes it's a whole lot easier to stop it before it starts and gets real bad than it is to really get to hurting bad and then take it and trying to settle it down. You know,
But I know it's been.
like you're handling it all right.
I it hurts to cough. It hurts to sneeze. It hurts to
I know.
yeah.
Yeah, see, I took a lot of slack yesterday.
Oh Lord.
He gonna change the subject now. He gonna do something else.
I won't take another one till in the morning probably. Yeah, I don't want to keep taking them things like candy. That's for sure.
No, he can take them. As long as you hurting, it ain't gonna hurt to take them.
But yeah, I
Hello, Johnny.
so far. Hey Jolly. Hey Mike. Hey Diane Janice from Oz. Cruising scene. Everybody in the chat that said hello to me. Hello.
What
I
kind of
think
pain pills
I
they
think
give you?
huh?
What kind of pain pills did they give you?
Hydrocortisone.
After going on? Yeah.
And I will say Right now, I'm at a pretty good, comfortable state right now. Now that I've had two pain pills in me.
Yeah, but that's not bad at all. 24 hours.
But
All you mamas got that voice and that look, don't y'all, Aunt?
but yeah, I have slept off and on throughout the day, and that's been pretty much my day.
That's good. You done what you're supposed to be doing. Yeah. And this is your second day. And,
Well, yes, Friday was my second day, so this is actually
yeah, you done in Saturday now, aren't you?
this is actually my third day. Yeah, I'm already into Saturday already. I've been an hour into it already. So this is my third day.
Mama's got that look. Oh, Lord.
Yeah, it's been hurting me so bad today that it's brought tears to me
I know the feeling.
yesterday. Uh,
I said, I know the feeling. Hello, Lillian. Didn't see you sneak in. That's funny. I can be sitting there thinking I'm watching this chat, and
yeah,
they'll say something to somebody, and I'll look, and their name be all the way at the top of the screen. I don't see
yeah,
them come. Weird.
yeah.
Well, you ready for them grasshoppers yet?
No, I ain't doing that.
Oh, man.
Yeah, doctor actually told me I could start eating solid foods yesterday,
Well, that
but
grasshopper be pretty
but
solid.
but I just did not feel like trying solid foods yesterday, and I kind of felt like it wasn't a good idea.
Well, you eat when you get ready to eat. Hello, Mo Bang. Seemed like I saw you somewhere before.
In 2 weeks, in 2 weeks, cruising scene. In 2 weeks, this tape from his stitches should be gone in 2 weeks because they're the dissolvable kind, and so I got to go back to him somewhere around the 1st of September, and I'm hoping by that time I'm back to somewhat normal, like eating solid foods, up, moving around a little bit more, and and doing things like that.
Like, yeah, in 2 weeks you ought to be feeling pretty good. Ought to be feeling pretty good. I'm gonna look at something right quick. I'll be right back.
Uh, Yeah, I'll have to make sure I get up slow and easy, because I don't want to rip those stitches.
Oh, I got the button with me.
Surely by then, well, Jolly, I haven't tried eating solid food yet, even though the doctors told me yesterday, or told me Thursday right after surgery. He said starting yesterday I could have ate solid foods, but I didn't feel like eating solid food, so I wound up eating like oatmeal, still on a I wound something like that, and I've been kind of in some.
Boy, that sounds good, Ann.
Uh, well, I didn't really think it was really considered a. I didn't think oatmeal was really considered a solid because you don't really have to chew anything really, and it's kind of soupy like. At least that's what I've always thought. But I, I guess you might consider it a solid. I don't know. But
Yeah, that's what you get for thinking. See,
oatmeal is a solid. Okay. Hmm.
you learned something already. You're gonna be a smart old man.
Well, yeah. Well, it stayed with me, but I haven't had like a big old. I haven't had like a salad or anything like that, or even a burger or pizza or anything like that. No. Mm-mm. Soup is a solid food? Since when is soup a solid food? Since when?
I don't think so.
I don't think soup is a solid food. Unless it's like chicken noodle or something like that. Or vegetable soup.
You might have solids in it.
But anyway, uh but anyway, he told me, he said I could go if I wanted to, I could even go to IHOP if I wanted to yesterday. But I didn't feel like I said, I didn't feel like eating a whole lot. I didn't really feel like moving yesterday.
Well, that's the main thing.
Um,
When
I am going to try to make a big difference today, though.
just when you eat, just eat about half what you think you want, and wait a few minutes, and then if you want some more, eat it then. But don't load up. Don't eat a whole lot at one time.
No, I'm not. I just,
Ooh, IHOP. I like that.
yeah, I like IHOP too, but here again, I don't, uh, I don't eat a whole lot of fast food anyway. For one, it's too expensive, and two, you don't even know what type of ingredients they put in it, and a lot of times it's a lot of greasy foods, and I don't want to test no greasy foods right now, especially since I don't have a gallbladder no more.
You, it ain't gonna be no big deal. You'll figure it out quick. Yeah. Yeah, if you just sort of take it easy and ease into it, well, you'll be fine. I just wondering, when you walk and you use a walker, Kenny,
I do, yeah.
have you tried it? Have you tried walking with your walker?
Well, I walked yesterday, yeah. I walked yesterday from outside outside my house into the house.
But that
I,
didn't hurt you.
nah,
Good, good. That was the only thing I was worried about.
but, but yeah,
Did you have any good looking nurses, Kenny?
yeah. I had a good looking anesthesiologist.
Right there by your head, huh?
Well, I don't know. I know she was there. I don't know where she's at. I just know that they knocked me out pretty good, which I was happy about that.
That's the only one?
Well, I had some others taking care of me as well. Some of them took me down to the operating room and switched me over from the bed that they had me on to the operating table, and of course, it's kind of hard to know for sure because they had masks on. Did I hear number 3? What? What are you talking about, Mobang? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Oh,
What?
yeah, but I know I woke up, and when I woke up, I asked a lady that was right next to me in the recovery room. I asked her where I was at and she said, I'm in recovery. I said, you're in recovery. And I just woke up. And the first thing I asked for was something to drink. And I got some water, and she gave me a one pain pill, or yeah, one pain pill and one nauseating pill to make sure to make sure that the pain pill stayed down. She gave me a nauseating pill. But anyway, I
I just reading what Michelle wrote.
but yeah, I did have my first. Speaking of ice cream, I had my milkshake yesterday, and that was good. And I'm glad I got my voice back.
Why,
And
yeah, your boy, you didn't never lose it yesterday.
well, I kind of sounded hoarse. Remember?
A little bit, not much, not enough to notice. You noticed it more than we did.
And my dad thought if I kept talking, I'd be wound up like Call Me V did, having to wound up being silent for
You,
until.
you kept talking, you might have sounded like me when you got through.
Yeah, I did finally. Oh, I've been I've been doing that ever since I got home. uh,
Hello, Adventures of Moon Man.
yeah. The only thing I'm worried about now is the other end. Yeah, that's the only thing I'm worried about now.
Hello, Timmy Ray.
Because I haven't been since last Sunday night.
I knew you was full of.
Well, I'm just being honest.
Yeah, you got to be putting something in your belly before anything can come out.
But yeah, I took me some relax last night, so that stuff should work me here pretty soon.
If that don't work, well, just get you a couple of avocados and that'll make
Yeah,
it.
I can't stand that. That's what that stuff is, cockapoo.
Mm-mm-mm. I shall be glad when you get to feeling a little bit better and I give you help. I'm cutting you a little bit of slack right now. Don't get used to it now. Watch it. Watch it. Now you watch. Don't be spitting that all over everything.
Oh yeah. Well, the KT Spirit, they actually told me yesterday, or not yesterday, Thursday, after I left, they said if I hadn't have went within 6 hours, just before as I was getting ready to leave, if I hadn't have went within 6 hours, I would have had to go back to the ER, and that's probably what would have happened. I would have had to get catheterized.
Oh, you can find you a yellow meated watermelon, huh? Fairy dust. Boy, if you find a good one of them, they're good.
Yeah, I had one.
I haven't bought any watermelons for a while now. Need to buy another one. You like watermelon, don't you, Kenny?
Oh, I love watermelon. I can eat that stuff till it runs me to death.
Hello, Sean.
I actually I actually ate too much one time and I paid for it afterwards.
Yeah,
Too
you
much, too
have
much watermelon.
yeah, have
I wound up finding myself in the bathroom.
yeah. That's what I think to say. You have too much trouble, just go get you a watermelon.
Hey, Sean. Actually, Sean, I have been sleeping off and on throughout the day. So I'm actually pretty good right now, especially now that I've got some pain meds in me, so I'm at a pretty good state right now.
When you take in pain meds, 9 o'clock.
The last one I took was about 9 o'clock.
And what time is it there? 1:50.
It's about 1:15 in the morning.
Yeah. So that's three. That's 4.5 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, that's about right.
So I won't take another one until in the morning.
Well, if you start hurting, take one. You could take another one right now. He told you every 4 hours.
Yeah, that's what it says on the bottle. but I only got like 15. Well,
Yeah.
I got less than that now because I took 2 of them, so that's 13. I only got 13 left now.
Yeah, but you won't. Now when you're gonna hurt, not a week from now. You
Yeah,
know, I just say you don't take one unless you go to hurting. If you start hurting, they'll go ahead and take it.
yeah.
Don't let it get wound up real bad.
Yeah.
If you get hurt,
Adventures of Moon Man. I had my gallbladder removed Thursday, and I will say he did tell me that he told me there toward as I was getting ready to leave. He said, "I cut my hair." This was his words. He says he told me. He said I cut my hair of having to cut you wide open because where all my internal organs are all compacted together inside me due to my cerebral palsy and stuff, that everything is so compacted together, it makes it tough to get to things. Well, anyway, he just about he figured out a way to work around it. But he said I cut my hair of having to cut you wide open. And if I'd had to been cut wide open, I would have had to stay at least one night in the hospital.
yeah, or 2 or 3. Oh, yeah. Hello,
And
Troy.
hey, Troy, and but yeah, and yesterday I've been having some pain and some discomfort to where it's actually really brought me to tears basically. And but now that I've got some pain meds in me, I'm doing pretty good now.
You're getting a little time too.
And I've slept off and on throughout the day. So, and I should have been, according to the doctor, I should have been up moving around by now, but I'm going to try to make that happen today, though.
Have you been up at all?
I haven't been up at all, no. Not really.
There you go, Mike.
I took that pain pill. Actually, he did it laparoscopically, but it was a little tough. It's not a big scar. He actually did it like he said he had planned on doing it. But on a scale of 1 to 10, I give him a 10 because he's an excellent doctor and he knows his stuff, and he's done multiple.
Or did you check and make sure that he didn't have any testicle surgery done while you were in there?
I'm pretty sure. No, he didn't. No. Hey T, let's see. Adventures Moonman says I believe in the good things coming. Hope the best for you, Kenny, and everyone on here tonight. Yeah, thanks. Hey,
Hey,
and my pain right now. I'm not having any right now, so it's pretty good right now. It only really hurts now when I either cough, sneeze, or uh, hiccup or burp
how about laughing?
or laughing. Yeah, I can. Yeah,
Yeah. Tomorrow be the day.
It hurts when I do that, but I got traveling with special abilities. But at least I got a backup system now. My liver will take over what my gallbladder did do. Well, I can't help it if I got a sneeze or cough, because I never know when them things is gonna come up on me.
How you doing, Lorraine? Yeah, we've had to be sit on you to hold you down here a day or two. I guess I need to send Kendra a note and get her in here.
Well, they basically told me, said if I do eat any greasy foods, that I'm gonna be wanting to find a bathroom real quick, because that's how it's gonna go right straight through me. But now everybody's system is different there again. So what affects somebody else may not affect me though. I just have to kind of test it out for myself.
Dang, he plumb insulting you, isn't he, T? Comparing him to you or you to him. What you been up to, Lorraine? What?
Oh, not much.
What are you thinking about, Kenny?
Huh?
What are you thinking about?
I don't know. I'm I'm just wanting to get back to feeling somewhat normal again.
No, I haven't, T. I'm on her website, though. I'll leave her a note on the website.
I understand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Baby done woke up, huh?
Yeah, I'm if I do go uh if I go somewhere and get something to eat, I think Dad said something about taking me somewhere and give me some biscuits and gravy. I'll just get biscuits and gravy, but no, but no sausage or anything like that right now.
Biscuits and gravy are hard to beat.
And I might try a side of scrambled eggs, but uh that'll be probably about it.
Yeah, you don't want to eat too much. Don't want to overload everything until it gets sort of used to it. be up running around here for long. Now you know what it feels like to be drinking something, don't you?
Be drinking something.
Yeah, you were hiring a kite in here last night.
Oh, oh, because I was still under that anesthesia thing.
Yeah, you funny as hell when you drunk.
Oh Lord.
You don't remember all you said last night in here? You
No, to be honest with you.
you flirting with all these women in here.
I say James Small says fish or chicken, just not fried, would be okay too. Yeah, I'm gonna be very careful with fried foods, at least until later on down the road. Yeah, I know.
You were tripping. Yeah, you need to watch that replay after you get feeling better.
What replay?
Hmm? On your
What?
video you did yesterday and last night.
Oh, that video I put out yesterday.
Yeah. Well, and the one last night too. After you get feeling better, go back and look at them. It'd be funny.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all were talking about go back and watch the video.
Well, I don't think I need to rewatch it because
Yeah, last night he did in here, didn't he? T? Yeah, you. I think you're just about to go to sleep, and you'd pop back up like a damn jack in the box.
hey Amy,
Hello,
but
Miss Amy. How you doing, girl? You were fighting that sleep last night, though. I think you'd have still been up if I'd have kept that chat open.
he was okay. Well, I know it. Thursday when I come home. That's when I did that video.
They're just gonna fix you up.
Kenny, if I ever crave fried chicken, just take and what is that? IMODIUM
That's liquid cork.
liquid card.
Yeah, cork. CORK.
Oh, okay.
You you take a couple of them pills and it'll stop your butt up just like you had a cork of it.
No, I don't want to be.
It's to stop it. It's to stop having diarrhea. That's what it's for.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I wondered what in the world you was talking about. And I'd never heard of it.
When I was working at the hospital, everybody called it liquid cork.
Okay.
Kenny said that's more information than he needs. Huh?
Well, now my regular doctor and also the doctor that did the surgery, he did tell me. He said there's a good possibility that I might have a little bit of leakage after the gallbladder is out, because he said that it helps produce that bile when you know.
Big Jack
But
Bub. I haven't seen that name in here before. Welcome in here.
yeah, that. But it it may or may not. Hey, Van Wife Boy, just
You get sleepy, Kenny?
no, I'm good right now.
Okay. Well, I appreciate it. Mm-mm-mm.
But yeah,
Yeah, what?
huh?
Huh? What are you talking about?
I don't know.
You don't know? You still high?
Uh, I done lost my train of thought.
Count backwards. Let's see if you can count.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now do it the other way. I didn't say that. I
What?
didn't mean backward. Yeah, just count forward.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh Lord. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There you go.
You got a minute to go.
No, they didn't make me count at all with the anesthesia. Now they did ask me if I knew where I was at and things. Okay.
No, he can't walk a straight line anyway. Well, Kenny, you're doing pretty good, bud.
Yeah, I'm very happy with the progress I've made so far.
Yeah, yeah, and you on the uphill side now. Got the baddest part done.
Yeah. No, I didn't really get nausea or nothing. Uh, really, uh, and truly, Van Life Boy, I just would, uh, I was just in some pain and, well, I will say this. Thursday, I had a little bit of pain, very little pain. It was very tolerable. Uh, but now, yesterday, I had some pain that actually brought me to tears, some pain and discomfort. But I've had some pain meds in me, so I'm at a good state right now to where I can probably get a good, nice, comfortable sleep.
Yeah. Amy, is your puppy settled down any at all?
Thanks, Van Life Voyages.
Not settling down at all, huh?
But like I said, today I'm actually gonna make an attempt to get myself out of the house for a little bit and take my very first shower since my surgery and get myself out of the house.
Yep, you got to do that tomorrow.
What?
I said you got to do that tomorrow. Even if you don't get out of the house, you got to walk around some.
Yeah.
And really, it wouldn't hurt you, Kenny, there in the house. And I'm not telling you what to do, but just a little advice is maybe get up and just walk around the room a little bit, a couple, 3 times before you actually try to go out and get the car. That way, if you get dizzy or something like that, you'll be inside. You'll be right there.
Yeah.
You know, and
Hey, Camp Goer One.
hello, Cam Gore. But oh, I told you you're too damn ugly for a rich man like me, Derek. But it's the same thing about running around. You need to exercise, but the first couple times you get up, you need to do it easy, just in case you want to get dizzy or something.
Get dizzy or woozy headed, they call it.
Yeah, yeah, there and Paul would have a hard time getting you up if you did fall or something. So you just need to sort of take it easy that first couple times. Just get up and walk across the room, come back and sit down.
Hey, Angie. Hey.
Said another man done gone. Hello, Angie. You hit it?
Huh? Yeah, my head was itching.
Your hair long again.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to shave it off before too long.
It looks
Like
better.
I said,
Yeah,
huh?
it looks good like that.
I like mine shaved off. Well, I get a zero cut every time I get a haircut. I can't stand long hair on my head.
You headed back home, Linda.
Now on a female, I don't mind it. The long hair on a guy, mm-mm.
Angie, what you been up to, girl?
I had gallbladder removal, Camp Gore One. I had it done Thursday. This past Thursday. And it actually took an hour and a half longer than expected because where my whole insides of my body, the whole inside of my body is so compacted together due to my disability, due to my cerebral palsy and things, that it makes it tough to get to certain things that need to come out. And his words was, "I come a hair of just about having to cut you wide open
A little
instead of
bit,
having
little.
instead of instead of having to do it instead of having to do it microscopic like he first intended to do. He come a hair of having to do it the old-fashioned way, of course, but he wound up finding a way to work around that to where he could still do it microscopic. So he didn't have to cut me wide open, thankfully. If he'd cut me wide open, I probably wouldn't be home until sometime today or tomorrow.
Yeah, and it took you a month to get over, or 2 months.
So yeah,
You ready to get out of that country up there, Linda? I drove that road a many a time. Oh, I got to string you along every once in a while, Sean. I messed a couple of them up myself, Michelle. You're not by yourself on that deal.
have a good night, Ben, my forges. Let me turn it down, Dad.
If you notice, I have a few of them slideshows on mine too, KT. How far you gonna run tonight, Linda? You gone, Derek? Damn, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta tell them the truth, don't you, Golly? Welcome back, T.
Welcome back, T.
I had to go get me another damn shot in my hand.
Yeah, no matter what season it is, or how cold or hot or whatever, I always, every time I get a haircut, I always get a zero cut year round. I will probably have a zero cut by the time I get on the cruise as well. After the 1st of October.
First of October.
Yeah, after the 1st of October, I will probably have a zero cut. So you won't be seeing this there.
You don't need to get one before you go on that cruise.
What is that?
You get your head to get sunburned, man.
That's the reason why I'm going to put non-scented sunscreen on. And I'm going to wear a hat on top of that.
Yeah, you better wear a hat. I'm serious about it. You don't really want to get a shave right before you go on that cruise. because you're not used to salt water and salt air will burn you 3 times as fast as it does up here where you live now. You just ask somebody that goes on them cruises about getting sunburned.
I honestly don't think it will be that bad.
Uh huh. Okay. That salt water different, brother. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I know. I've been in it.
When I got married the first time, my wife was she'd tan, boy. She could get in the sun and she could have suntan in 2 days. And we went down to Corpus Christi, and oh, it's a lot worse than
I
there.
will have. I'll have a hat.
And we went down to Corpus, and I told her, I said, she had a bathing suit that was pretty small. I told her, I said, you better put something on, a shirt or something. You're going to blister. Oh, I don't never sunburn. She stayed out in that sun that afternoon and around the pool. The next day, she couldn't even put a shirt on. And she had blisters all across the top of her shoulder. And I don't think she'd been sunburned before.
But yeah, I will. I will have. I will have a. I will have my hair gone probably by the time the cruise comes around.
Yeah, them tanning boots weren't good. I tan in a day. I get out in the sun just a day, and you see the difference right there. See the difference in my arm and my chest?
Yeah.
That's just from being out in the sun a little bit. Yeah, that's pretty tough.
I think Meg from Meg's Funtime is sending me some non-scented sunscreen. Yeah, I never was one that was into sunscreen because to me, the ones I've
Okay,
had
T,
from the
my
sunscreen that I've had before, it always smelled like something that a woman should put on, not a man. ARV with G.
would you say Jew? My sister is red-headed and freckle faced. Lord, she get in the sun burnt in 15 minutes before she's real light complected. She can't get in the sun. I think the reason I tan so much is I was around them welding machines all my life. And that welder, what burns your eyes off a welder is ultraviolet light. Well, that's also what gives you a suntan. Gee, what you been up to? Yep. I was thinking that New Zealand. I knew Australia was pretty bad. I thought New Zealand was worse. Yeah. Ouch. Yeah.
Yeah, I never was much on the Simpsons at all.
Tell some stories about that one. I used to bass fish a whole lot, and I was dating a little old gal that she liked to go, but she didn't particularly care anything about fishing. Well, that was a deep old boat I had, and we go out there on the lake that one day, and I was bass fishing, and she stripped that bikini off and landed at the bottom of the boat, suntanning, and went to
Yeah.
sleep. And she got everything burned,
Oh wow.
and that was funny watching her try to keep it all together around her mama. That would have been hard to explain.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Lord help. When I bought this cab over the other day, Kenny, I went to laughing, and that salesman asked me, "So what are you laughing about?" I said, "The first cab over I ever had, I was dating a little old gal, and I bought that cab over camper, and I was proud of it, and so it was on my pickup.
Yeah.
I pulled up in front of her house to take, we were going somewhere, and her mama looked outside and saw that camper on the back of my pickup, and she can't go. And shit, they wouldn't let her go until I went and took that camper off. I guess they thought that'd be too convenient. But I promise you, you need to, before you go on that thing, there you go. Before you go on that thing, you need to get you some good sunblock. And I really wouldn't get my head shaved before you went. 'Cause you ain't gonna believe the difference. One or two, T. Well, I'll admit right quick to you, I always love women, so I'm not gonna apologize for that. Y'all act like that's a bad thing.
Gee, I thought you was trying to get a job in robots or something to do with robots. Because I thought you went to school to study robots or something.
They ain't cutting me no slack in chat.
I thought G was getting a job in something to do with robots.
I think that's what he tried to get into, I think. Yeah, Cruising said she burns on that boat too. There's something about that salt air that just makes you blister worse.
Oh, okay. G says he did, but now he has gout in the hand and can't hold the controller. Oh, sorry to hear that, G. I thought gout. I guess you can get gout. Okay. I was thinking gout got more in your feet than it did. And I was thinking if you ate too many tomatoes, that's usually what flared it up. That's disgusting, Dad. God.
No, I cured that. I got a metal bedstead now.
They're hearing every sound you make over there. I said I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. It choked me. Well, I never know when he's going to do it, Judy. That's the thing. I don't know either. They're asking me, can I boot you? It's like, can you boot your dad when he does that? I never know when he's going to do it. He's got something. He's had it for I don't know how long, but there's a tube in your body that fills up with that flame. It comes up from your lower section, from your lower intestines. It comes up from your lower intestines. It goes up it comes up into your throat. I can't remember what they call it. There's nothing intestinal. he can't think what they call it, but there's nothing he can take for it. So anyway, he just has to live with it with his age.
Hello, Roy and Becky.
Hey, Roy and Becky.
Now, these are my kind of ladies in here. They don't wear bras. What's wrong, Kitty? You ain't been reading chat, have you?
What?
What you mean? You better go back and read chat here.
Oh, Joey Matilda said she went to the store today wearing a t-shirt and no bra. Well, I know some women that do that, so yeah. But yeah.
It's amazing what comes up in this chat.
And I know some guys that go commando. And you're looking at one right now.
That's more information than I needed.
Just being honest.
Roy, did you bring all this in with you? Oh, here's kicking.
Hey, Scott. No, Amy, it's actually very comfortable. Very comfortable. Going commando. Amen to that, big giant bulb. I agree with you on that. That's the reason why I don't wear none. He says good night. He apologizes if he disturbed y'all.
That women always talking about, so yeah, a man come up with a bra. That's a bunch of BS.
The what now?
They said a man invented the bra, and I said that's a bunch of BS. I guarantee you, the guy would a whole lot rather not have a bra on than be wearing one. You have a good night, gal.
Who's going?
What's wrong, Kenny?
What? Okay. I don't even know what I did.
Janice, you're a trip. I'm glad you showed up, kicking. I may just need some help in there tonight.
Faye just says, no, Papa. We love to hear you. Good night, Camp Girl One. Let's see.
Y'all are cracking me up tonight. First, KT says she doesn't wear any panties, and now she's saying she needs some on because she's about to pee in her pants. Make up your mind. Shit.
Yeah.
Uh.
Yeah, I
Shut up, Kitty.
T told me to tell you she's sending big hugs to you, Dad. Oh, thank you. He says thank you. I'll make him sleep in comfort. I'll make him sleep in comfort. Yeah.
Lord.
Roy Becky says howdy to you. Roy and Becky. Yeah, Roy and Becky. Well, everybody's pretty much saying hello to you and good night to you. Pretty much. I'm glad you all dance, brother.
Oh, Lord.
Becky didn't hit you with a roller pin, did she? Roy?
Ooh, I don't know. I'm innocent on this and kicking. I'm just along for the ride. Janet says thongs are like wearing a band-aid on a serious wound.
The pictures is running through Dad's mind right now.
Yeah. No bra and no thongs.
Dad says woo on that. What y'all do to me at 2 o'clock in the morning? He said, see what y'all do to him at 2 o'clock in the morning?
He ought to be over here reading his damn chat.
I never survive it. He never survive it.
Bill said might as well put twine between your butt cheeks. It's probably just as comfortable.
What'd you say, Ron?
I said that Big said you might as well put twine between your butt cheeks. They'd probably be just as comfortable. Damn. Choked to death on that one. Mm-mm-mm. Gee, did you start all this?
I can't imagine big giant bulb.
The way some of these gals walk, now I can see it causing some scar tissue. No, Ronnie didn't start it.
Sounds like Rocky's wanting something, Ron.
Yeah. Now, he just jumped off the bed. He's standing there looking at me. He's wanting something. Probably wanting outside. Them guys that used to work for me, I had a couple of them that were pretty good sized old boys. And every time they squatted down to work or something, it'd be 6 inches of butt crack showing. And you talk about something funny. See one of them welding squatted down like that, and some of that fire off that welding machine go down the crack of their butt. Now
Lord.
they'd be sitting there, and if fire go down the crack of their butt, their buddy go, and then it
Lord.
burn it worse, and they go, and they'd be just sitting there doing that.
Oh Lord.
Oh.
Oh God. Oh Lord.
If you stay still, it just burn you once, but you go to jumping up and down, it burn you 4 or 5 places. What's the matter?
Now, my dad had who was it in the family that wore his hips? My dad had some family members that would always, no matter what pants he had, what pants they had on or whatever, they would always wear their breeches right below the hips, and they never would lose their breeches.
Yeah, you running out on us, aren't you, Ann? Yeah, mine whining for some reason, wanting something. Good night.
Good night, Ann. Jay.
Mercy.
Oh, you gotta work 12s again Monday, Scott?
I don't know what the deal is on that. See, they sometimes they send them out, sometimes they don't. You can just figure that at 11:30 Central Time, I'm normally going to be here. Right, right. Come here. You want a treat? You want a treat? Come on. Come on. There he is. What's the matter? Huh? Oh, okay. Sorry about that.
What's that?
Oh, T was just talking about you were talking about getting a notification from kicking. Yeah, he's the better looking one though, Janice. He right at a year. Yeah, well, I always call them Boston Screwtail, but they're really a Boston Terrier. And he's big for a Boston Terrier. He's about as big as they get.
It sounds like he's playing with that bottle or whatever.
Yeah, he got a plastic bottle he's whooping up on. Oh, yeah. Now he ain't no puppy no more. Oh, yeah. He's a good little old dog. Yeah, he's big. Most of them weigh between 25 and I'm not 25, from 17 to 35 pounds, and he weighs 35. I was surprised, and man, when I first got him, I could hold him in one hand.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he could hold him in my hand just like that. He's a good little old dog.
Yeah, I've got a German Shepherd, a black and white German Shepherd.
Yeah, he is, Roy. He's stout. Yeah, wow, she can be bigger.
But she don't like getting on camera very much. And anyway, I don't want to give her getting her jumping all over me and everything, getting her, because I don't want her to tear my stitches open, especially with them claws of hers.
Well, I call him a bulldog, but the official name's a terrier. But I think it's a cross between a purebred cross.
Thanks, big giant bulb. But the thing of it is that she doesn't want to. She's the type that doesn't want to learn. So, I think part of the problem is I got her 2 weeks. I got her 2 weeks too early. I got her at 6 weeks instead of 8 to 10. Which I did not know that until I took her for her first vet visit. Yeah, what's her name? Her name is Toots. It was already named that when I got her. So I just left it. The guy told me I could change it if I wanted it. But I figured she'd already started answering that name, so I just left it.
Yeah, that's about the truth, Janet. He can be the roughest little old dog. He's so stout. But that even be sweet when he wants to be.
Yeah, true to that, Michelle. But like I said earlier, right now, if I try to laugh, it's going to hurt me like crazy.
He likes a treat.
I cannot laugh right now.
Right. Come on. Come on. Here.
No, it didn't bite him. She barks at everybody. She's like that all the time. She can bark at her own shadow, her own leaf, a leaf, anything outside. She just randomly barks. We don't have to. And and she's very skittish.
Wow.
She's scared of her own shadow.
Ooh, 6 dogs. Lord help. Just me and Rocky in this 27-foot travel trailer, and it's crowded in here sometimes. KT, I had a friend of mine that had a gray parrot, and you'd be sitting there, and all of a sudden you'd hear the front door open, and there was one boy. It was a hardwood floor in that old house. People would walk, and one of them boards would squeak, and he could make the sound of a doorbell ringing, a door opening, walking down the hall. And if you wouldn't pay no attention to him, then he'd start. It'd sound just like phone ringing. He'd drive you crazy. Hello, Lisa. How you doing, gal?
Hey, Lisa.
I tell you what, that little lady right there will sure help any channel she can. She'll shout out any channel that comes in her chat. She's really good about that.
Yeah, I haven't been to her channel in a little bit, but when I do go to her channel, I really enjoy watching her channel and listening.
You know, she got a good channel. If I could speak Filipino, I'd go in there more than I do. Well,
It was fun. It was a fun time with you, Scott and Amber.
Lyreburg, yeah.
How's the pain? Right now, I'm at a pretty good. I'm at a pretty good state right now to where it's tolerable right now. Of course, I've got some pain meds inside me, so I should sleep good tonight.
T, we talking about Lisa.
But yesterday, it got to where it was unbearable. It was. It actually brought tears to my face. You can ask Roy and Becky. About 1 o'clock, I was. Did you have your gallbladder taken out, Scott?
Right now it's been so dry here. These grasshoppers have got real bad.
Okay.
Boy, Rocky will get out there in that grass and start running, and them grasshoppers go to jump, and he just goes nuts.
Yesterday was supposed to be the first day that I was supposed to eat a solid. Well, of course, I did eat oatmeal, but I still don't consider oatmeal a solid food. You don't hardly have to chew anything. You just put it in your mouth and swallow, pretty much. And but
I'll be back in just a minute, Kenny.
now that I've got some pain meds, I'm good now. I think I've taken two. I've taken two pain meds. I took one about 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon, and I took one about 9 o'clock last night. But now, today, later on this morning, or sometime today, I'm going to take my very first shower and actually going to get out. Of the house. And going to go somewhere. And I'm going to try a little bit of solid food, a little bit more solid food today. But when I do take a shower, I gotta pat wash that area where they did the surgery and pat dry that area. I can't rub it. Yeah,
Good night.
that's good news, Scott.
Oh, that's great, chicken.
Good night, Lillian. But yeah, I will. I will be going out sometime today and I'll be trying me some. I'll be getting me a salad for sure. I know for sure.
Well, if anybody in here hadn't subbed to me, I'd appreciate it if you would. Kenny.
No, I'm not getting another shake. What?
What do you mean?
What,
You know how long we've been on here?
2 hours.
Yeah. You getting sleepy?
No, I'm feel pretty good after sleeping off and on all day.
Are you gonna you want to start a room or something?
No, I'll probably try to get. I'll probably try to get some more sleep though. But
Yeah, you probably get still and close your eyes. You'd go to sleep.
yeah, but yeah, no, I don't think they're live. They just dropped a video, Diane. Yeah, they just dropped a video.
Oh, Big, you can jump on in the chat anytime you get ready. This bunch here, we have a good time.
I can't stretch out, Janice.
All right, I'm gonna shut this thing down, Mr. Kenny. I'm glad you're feeling better.
Yeah, I think
And take that damn pill before you go to hurting bad now. If you start having a hard time, go ahead and take it. Don't put it off.
I can't do that, Janice. If I do, I won't get it back down. Good night, everybody.
Good night, and y'all have a great one. We'll see y'all tomorrow.